Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. Everton 1, Bournemouth 3. A very, very disappointing end of the season. In a very, very disappointing season, let's be honest. Horrendous season, really. Everton finished 12th. Failed. First time in 16. Lowest place for 16 years, is it? Horrendous, really. Conceded with a stupid penalty. Then, got ourselves back in the game, probably against the run of play. Good goal, good, well-worked goal between Seamus Coleman, the old Walcott, and then Moise Keane finished it off, and he deserved that. He played well up front on his own, getting very little support, so he deserved that goal. But we conceded only, a few minutes later. Goal from a set piece, very reminiscent of the goal we conceded against Wolves a couple of weeks ago. Went in at half time, came out, and then controlled the game for large spells. I personally thought we should have had a penalty with a handball, but we haven't made their goalkeeper work, and they get a chance out of nothing, really. Junior Stanislas, I think it was, give Anthony Gordon the run around and then puts a very tame shot in, and it somehow goes under Jordan Pickford, and that's what happens when you have shots on target. I don't think we had maybe had a header from Moise Keane, but we had nothing, and we end up getting beat 3-1. Bournemouth have been relegated, but with a team that have been relegated have took 6 points off us and have beat us 3-1 twice. Horrendous. The team's garbage. It's absolutely garbage. It really is. We need improvements all over. I know people say this is the last of our worries or that's the last of our worries. You finished 12th in the Premier League. Everything's a worry, really, apart from a few odd spots. If we want to be a real force, we'd have to change a lot of things, including the goalkeeper, whole new midfield, and I'd say another striker. We'll have to see if Moise Keane gets more games. I've doubted him, but he played well today. I'll give him that. He worked really hard and he had a little hunger for it. He got his goal and he deserved it. So fair play to him. But it was just poor. The attitude was poor. It really was. The attitude was really, really poor. And I can understand that from the minute go. They were playing with 5 up front and they needed it more than we did. But you just think at times your base level of performance should be good enough. Or you should see how the game goes. We went 1-0 behind and then there was loads of space behind effectively a front 5. And yet we kept on messing about at the back. And I know Jamie Carragher was very critical of it in the commentary. And every time we just went long, we were in. We got through every time, but we just don't do it enough because we don't have players who are intelligent enough or take responsibility. We're a very, very ordinary side, and we may have a very good manager, but there's no point having a very good manager unless he's given the tools to do the job, just money to bring in quality players. It's as simple as that. We are just a very, very ordinary team. We have very ordinary players who can't string, performances together. Andre Gomes was great the other night against Sheffield United. He was atrocious today. Gylfi Sigurdsson was atrocious today. Seamus Coleman didn't have a good game, although he didn't start the other day. Luca Dean didn't have a good game. Michael Keane didn't look comfortable. Richarlison wasn't on it one bit. And it's the end of the season, I know that. And that's the kind of game, I think, where if there's a crowd in there and, the crowd, players would respond to the crowd. But shouldn't be about that, because it's great when it's the other way, when it's toxic Goodison and people are saying, it's the crowd affecting the players. But on a day like today, I think the players would have really helped. But the players shouldn't need that help. They should have the professionalism to be able to do it themselves. And we're in a right mess, and it's not going to be an easy fix. And I don't think anyone should think it's going to be an easy fix, because it's not. And the responsibility for that has to be shared all over the club. Obviously Carlo Ancelotti doesn't really fall into that bracket, but it has to be shared from top to bottom at the club. The money we've wasted, the players we've got playing for us, the mismatch all over the place, the fact that we haven't replaced players and have gone past their best and are still playing in the team. It's it's simply not good enough. And the season's been dreadful. It's as simple as that. The season has been absolutely dreadful. But there you go. There you go. They're my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments. Make sure to check out Baz's instant reaction, match reaction. Here's 3 things from today and my player ratings. Don't forget, if you want to join us tomorrow live when we'll be doing the final word, that'll be over on Patreon. If you want to join us for that, click the link in the description, become a patron. For that, we'll be doing that live. You can get your questions in, and also live at 5 tomorrow, where I'm sure a lot of our patrons will be getting involved. So if you want to do that, click the link in the description. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. See you later.